I have a strange habit. Every night before going to bed, I scroll through groups that share relationship drama stories, partly for entertainment, partly to remind myself that at least I'm not the only one who's ever been betrayed. But tonight, I came across a story that hit a little too close to home. Something I personally experienced 3 years ago. A story that when I think about it now, still hurts, yet somehow brings a sense of satisfaction. Because of the way the male character struck back, a sweet revenge for those who never deserved his kindness. I met Claire during our final year of college. She was the kind of girl who turned heads wherever she went. Beautiful, energetic, a bit mischievous, and full of life. I truly believed I was lucky to have her. For the 2 years we were together, I tried my best to be the perfect boyfriend, caring, attentive, and making sure she never lacked anything. I was also close with Matt, a friend I had known since middle school. We'd been through everything together. So I trusted him completely. I even invited him to hang out with Claire and me multiple times. I used to think, what could be better than having your girlfriend and best friend get along? Yeah, I used to think that, until I realized how naive that mindset was. Things started to feel off when Claire began acting distant. She became secretive, irritable, and always had excuses to avoid seeing me. Whenever I asked her out, she'd say she was busy studying, working, or just too tired. But on Facebook, she kept posting pictures at cafes, checking into movie theaters, and once, I even noticed a familiar figure in the background of one of her photos. Someone who looked a lot like Matt. That's when the doubts started creeping in. I confronted Matt, but he just laughed and patted me on the back.
Bro, what kind of friend would I be if I did something like that?
Claire also denied it. I was with my girlfriends, babe. You're being paranoid.
I blamed myself for being too suspicious, until one day, I accidentally left my phone at Claire's place. When I returned to get it, I found it sitting on her table, right next to a hoodie I had gifted Matt for his birthday last year. Matt then walked out from her bathroom. I didn't say a word. I just looked at the two of them, in silence. They didn't say anything either, just lowered their heads. I turned around and walked out. At that moment, I felt like someone had squeezed the life out of my chest. My whole body went numb, not from shock, but because deep down, I had already known. I just didn't want to believe it. What hurt the most wasn't their betrayal. It was the fact that I had ignored all the signs, deceiving myself with blind faith. I walked out of that room, leaving behind the sound of water dripping from the shower, Claire's familiar perfume, and the two people who used to be my entire world, now reduced to nothing but shame and disgust. I cut off all contact, blocked them both, changed my number, moved to a new place, tried to rebuild my life. But I didn't expect Claire to still be clinging to me. A few weeks later, I noticed my luxury watch, the one my dad gave me before he passed away, was missing. I tore my entire room apart searching for it. until a friend sent me a photo Claire posted on Instagram. I froze. She was wearing my watch, posing with it like some high-class influencer, with a mocking caption, "If you're not using it anymore, someone else will." I was furious. She didn't just betray me, she stole from me. I sat there, staring at the screen, at her photo with that watch on her wrist. At that moment, the pain wasn't just heartbreak anymore. It was humiliation, disgust, and a slow burning rage. That watch was the only thing I had left from my late father. I used to treasure it so much that I barely wore it. And now it was flaunted like some fashion prop by a lying, shameless woman. It felt like I hadn't just lost a girlfriend or a best friend. I had lost every shred of self-respect. I didn't want to confront her directly, but I wasn't about to let it slide either. I made a plan. Knowing Claire was obsessed with social media and trying to become an influencer, I created a fake account pretending to be a trendy fashion brand. I messaged her, "We'd love to collaborate with you to promote our new collection. We'll send you a free luxury watch and accessories, along with a compensation package if you agree to represent our brand." She took the bait immediately. I sent her a fake contract asking for her real name, shipping address, and bank details. Then I mailed her a special gift box. Inside the box, I placed a cheap pink toy watch for little girls, a printed photo of her wearing my real watch from her Instagram, captioned in bold, "Stealing doesn't make you classy. It only shows how cheap you really are." And finally, a handwritten note. "Betrayers only deserve cheap things. Keep this as a souvenir, if you even know what it means to cherish something." Claire deactivated all her social media accounts within days. Rumor had it she and Matt broke up too. Apparently, she cheated again. As for me, I've moved on, living a quiet life. No more drama, no more lies. Never trust someone blindly just because you think they wouldn't hurt you. When you're betrayed, get up, don't beg. And if you ever seek revenge, let it be silent, smart, and surgical. Because sometimes the most satisfying revenge is when they realize they lost someone truly valuable. Thanks for listening to my story. See you next time.